A far-right activist planned to kill Spanish President Pedro Sánchez as revenge for his plans to exhume fascist dictator Franco. Hello and welcome to Catalan News. Catalan police arrested in September a man planning to kill the Spanish president and who had up to 16 weapons in his flat. A far-right activist, the man said he was prepared to die for Spain. The news today shocked the political spectrum while negotiations continue on passing the budgets both in Barcelona and Madrid. Stay with us to learn about this and much more. A budget is a government's most essential piece of legislation. Without one, it's pretty difficult to implement policies and make real change. And that's why the fragile political situation, both in Catalonia and Spain, make the budget negotiations in Barcelona and Madrid a contentious issue.
Three crucial budgets are still up in the air, those of Catalonia, Barcelona, and Spain. And they all depend on an unlikely political alliance between pro-independence parties and left-wing forces. With a slim majority in the Catalan parliament, the pro-independence government was set to approve its financial plan without much trouble. That is, until the Spanish Supreme Court suspended a number of MPs prosecuted for organizing a referendum on independence. Now, the Catalan budget depends on the votes of non-pro-independence parties.
Des del govern iniciarem una ronda de contactes amb tots els grups parlamentaris en les properes setmanes, esperem al llarg de començar-ho la setmana que ve, per explicar les xifres concretes del pressupost.
CUP, a pro-independence and far-left party, has already ruled out backing the bill. Last year, they only voted the bill because the government pledged to defy Spain and hold an independence referendum.
Nosaltres els vam aprovar uns pressupostos en base a un xantatge i no tornarem a caure mai més en aquest xantatge, que els hi quedi molt i molt clar.
All eyes are on Catalunya en Comú, the only party which has positioned itself as neither for nor against independence. Its leader, the mayor of Barcelona, is planning to meet the Catalan president to work out a compromise that could, in turn, grant her the votes she needs to pass a budget for the capital of Catalonia.
Tanto para la gente independentista como no independentista en Cataluña es bueno tener unos presupuestos que garanticen los servicios básicos y eso es compatible con seguir pidiendo la libertad de la gente que está en prisión preventiva.
And what about Spain? The Catalan president recently ruled out backing Sanchez's budget following new developments in the case against pro-independence leaders. But the Spanish executive still hopes he'll change his mind.
Estamos en una vía de buscar la senda de la resolución del conflicto. Y si las fuerzas soberanistas de Cataluña fueran inteligentes, aprovecharían la oportunidad.
The clock is ticking, and governments in Catalonia, Barcelona, and Spain will sooner than later face an uneasy dilemma, governing without a budget or siding with their political rivals.
Catalan police arrested a man for plotting the assassination of Spanish President Pedro Sánchez. He is a far-right activist, and what the police found in his apartment surprised many today. The suspect is an expert shooter who owned at least 16 firearms, including high-precision rifles and assault weapons. He aimed to kill the socialist leader for planning to remove the remains of dictator Francisco Franco from his mausoleum in the Valley of the Fallen. The man told his friends in a WhatsApp group that he was prepared to die for Spain, and police have admitted that the only reason he did not go ahead with the attempt against Sánchez was because he lacked the logistical network to support him. Despite his plans to make an attempt on the life of the Spanish president, the National Court in Spain refused to take on the case, dismissing it as unrelated to terrorism. This is in stark contrast to the attitude in a case involving two Catalan activists who were part of a group of people that cut roads and held demonstrations in support of independence. Tamara Carrasco was arrested and sent to the National Court in Madrid for leading the CDR group and was accused of terrorism and sedition. While considering the case, a judge forbade her from leaving her hometown. Another activist, Adrià Carrasco, went to Brussels before being arrested, and he is still living there in exile. Now the National Court has dropped the terrorism charges and sent the case to a local court, which will likely treat them as public disorder offences. But Adrià is still not sure about coming back to Spain.
De moment, l'ordre de cerca i captura segueix en vigor, les cautelars de la Tamara segueixen en vigor i no, nosaltres el que volem és l'absolució total perquè creiem que les accions per les que se'ns acusa són totalment legítimes, però evidentment la primera condició seria que se'm retirés l'ordre de cerca. Llavors em plantejaria tornar.
Moving on now, do you like travelling? Well, now you've got more options to and from Barcelona Airport. Low-cost airline Level will start running direct flights between the Catalan capital and the JFK airport in New York and Santiago de Chile. Services to New York will start in late July next year, with 3 trips per week, with prices starting at €99. Connections with the Chilean capital will start on March the 31st, 2019, with 2 direct services every week to be increased to 4 by the end of July, and prices starting at €219. In all, Level will run direct flights to Boston, New York, San Francisco, Buenos Aires and Santiago de Chile from Barcelona next year. And if you plan to catch one of those flights to visit us here in Barcelona, you might be glad to know that the Catalan capital has been recognised for its sustainable tourism. The World Travel Market Fair in London has recognised Barcelona with a World Responsible Tourism Award, describing the city's handling of its promotion and the relationship between tourists and the city as exemplary. According to the organisers, Barcelona can be an example for other cities on how to deal with tourism, and this is despite mass tourism often being seen as a problem by many locals in the city. And from tourism to culture, do you enjoy theatre? If so, don't miss out on one of the most comprehensive theatre festivals in Catalonia, Temporada Alta, organised in Girona, which is also probably one of the most beautiful cities in the country.
Fall in Catalonia brings plenty of activities, but for many, autumn is synonymous with Temporada Alta, the renowned performing arts festival in the northern town of Girona. And with over a month till it ends, the event has already sold over 3/4 of its total tickets. Around 49,000 people have bought entries to see performances of all types. Festival organizers want to help viewers relate to the world around them. So, along with showing the best Catalonia has to offer, they bring much from the outside too. This for more than one reason.
Primer, perquè oxigena una mica la creació del país. I segon, perquè en el públic, en el ciutadà, li fa veure mirades diferents sobre una realitat que és bastant comuna entre nosaltres i els altres països veïns.
International pieces this year include Moving with Pina, created by and starring an Italian dancer, about a renowned German choreographer. Then, blending 2 worlds, there's The Omission of the Coleman Family by an Argentine playwright, but reimagined to portray a Catalan family. Temporada Alta also focuses on local talent, fostering Catalonia's creativity towards the international. Here you can see a unique performance, starting in a couple of days, Blob, by the Pepbo Theatre Company. And there's still plenty more to go. The 27th edition of the festival aims to tackle social themes like freedom of expression and feminism. This portrayed in around 100 shows, over half of which from Catalonia, running until December the 10th.
And with this, we finish today's show. We'll leave you with images of the work on restoring the Baroque paintings in a church in the Lleida region. Check it out, and we'll see you here tomorrow.